Thank you very much for being here today. These are very challenging times for publicly traded companies. In full recognition of this environment, I'm excited to introduce Alcoa's board as our 2018 Board of the Year for its numerous achievements and its incredible business philosophy and corporate governance. Words have meaning. These words underscore Alcoa, its purpose, and as well as how it wishes to accomplish its business objectives. Alcoa defines itself as a pioneer, innovator, leader. Its strategic priorities are reducing complexity, driving returns, and strengthening its balance sheet. These characteristics and priorities combine entrepreneurship and creativity with meeting the demands of public stockholders and various interest groups. And I can tell you it's a very, very difficult environment that they're operating in. Alcoa's history dates back to 1888, when it was founded in Pittsburgh and actually invented the aluminum industry. It's really an amazing accomplishment. As part of its rich and dynamic history, Alcoa went through a rebirth of sorts in November 2016 when it spun out into an independent publicly traded company. In less than 2 years, Alcoa has accomplished so many wonderful things. It adopted best-in-class corporate governance, majority voting of its directors, annual elections of its directors, proxy access. It embraced core values of acting with integrity, operating with excellence, and caring for its people. The company is committed to sustainable business practices. It now reports at each earnings presentation on safety, and it also has funded a number of sustainable initiatives through its Alcoa Foundation. Alcoa is a named leader in the Dow Jones Sustainability Index in categories such as risk and in corporate strategy, corporate governance, crisis management, and environmental performance. Alcoa has a perfect score in the 2018 Corporate Equality Index. All of this is accomplished by also driving incredible returns for its shareholders. In 2017, it had a 92% shareholder return. That is 4 times more than the S&P 500 index, truly an amazing accomplishment. In addition, Alcoa has been a major business force in our region. As I mentioned, since 1988, it was founded, and it took the extraordinary step of recommitting to our area in 2017 by moving its corporate headquarters from New York City to Pittsburgh. I want to thank you personally and for all of us in this room for doing so. Thank you very much, Alcoa, for doing that. As Alcoa's business partner, myself and Morgan Lewis, my colleagues here today, as well as a member of the local board of the NACD, and a Pittsburgher who also returned to Pittsburgh after many years away, I want to thank you and also welcome and introduce the Alcoa Board of the Year as our 2018 Public Board of the Year.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Amy, for that tremendous introduction. And thanks to you and to Morgan Lewis for all the support that you've given us as we begin our new chapter, essentially, as we like to describe it, as a 130-year-old startup company. We had a bit of a constitutional crisis over the last couple of days. Our chairman, Mike Morris, was originally intended to deliver remarks this evening, but he got called away to another board obligation and was unable to arrange travel back to Pittsburgh to be here in time tonight. And I don't know if there are any members of the Airport Authority Board here, but we could use some help. Next in line was our CEO, Roy Harvey, who was also director of the company, who was going to deliver remarks in Michael's place. Roy found out yesterday that he was invited to a press conference up in the far north of Canada with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau today. That press conference happened just a few moments ago, or a few hours ago, rather, and it was announcing Alcoa's participation in an exciting new joint venture with a Canadian partner that will hopefully allow us to scale up and commercialize a carbon-free aluminum production process that Alcoa has developed over the course of many years. This is tremendous news for our company and for our industry. So Roy regretted not being here. So when Mike and Roy were unable to be here, I sought advice from our trusted governance council and was informed that I was next in line. So kind of like the Speaker of the House or maybe the Al Haig, depending on your view of the Constitution. I am here this evening representing the Alcoa Corporation Board of Directors. That's certainly one of the challenges that we have working with such a talented and experienced group of directors. They're in demand, and everybody wants a piece of them. It's not always possible to predict when things will come up to call them away, but it is one of the reasons that it's a really, really great working with this board. It's been, as Amy mentioned, just over 18 months since we became a separate, standalone, publicly traded company. This board collectively possesses a wealth of diverse talents, in addition to tremendous overall leadership, ranging from CEOs of public companies, CEOs of private companies, to the former president of Mexico. They have brought overall leadership, and their experience encompasses the business, philanthropic, academic, and government sectors. As a result, these directors bring to our boardroom a variety of skills, qualifications, and most importantly, perspectives that both strengthen their ability to carry out their oversight responsibilities, but also add richness and frankness to the board's deliberations. As a member of the management team, I can say that we individually and as a group and the company overall have benefited greatly from that richness and that frankness in our short period of existence. The board's support and guidance, their challenging us, their engagement have allowed us to achieve all of the great things that Amy listed in her remarks, and we think there are more great things to come for this company. So together with our excellent board, we're looking forward to the next set of challenges and opportunities. On behalf of our board of directors, Mike and Roy, who couldn't be here tonight, and the rest of the board, we would like to say a very warm and appreciative thank you very much to the association for this recognition. Thank you.